Hello, my name is Campbell and I work for the Region of Waterloo Libraries. Today we'll be making a macrame gnome ornament. Let's jump right into it.
We will first begin with the creation of the macrame hat. To begin, we will cut the colored macrame cord in 15-inch strands. The number of strands will be dependent on the length of your cinnamon stick. No matter the size, ensure that you use an even number of strands on the colored macrame. To tie the strands around the macrame cord, you will fold one strand in half and place the ends on one side of the cinnamon stick. Next, you will pull the ends through the loop and pull tight. Continue this until the end of the cinnamon stick, leaving some gaps. Again, ensure you use an even number of strands. To form the macrame hat, we will use the square knot tie. To do this, you will take the adjacent 4 strands beginning on the left side. The center 2 strands of the 4 will be placed together on the table. You will first lift the right strand out of the way. The left strand will go over the center 2 cords and lay on the table to the right side. You will then lift the right hand cord and lay it under the center 2 cords and through the loop on the left hand side. You will then pull the 2 outer cords tight until the knot sits just under the cinnamon stick. You will continue the same knot all the way to the end of the first row. On the second row, you will drop the first and last 2 cords by moving them out of the way and not tying them. Continue the same square knot beginning 2 strands over on the left and stopping 2 strands over from the right. On the third row, you will follow the same rhythm as the first row, tying the square knot from the first strand all the way to the right. Tying the square knot from the first strand all the way to the right. On every row from this one, you will continue dropping 2 cords on each side until you only have 4 active strings left. You will finish your last square knot on these 4 cords. From here, you will tie a basic double knot beginning with the first 2 cords on the left all the way to the end on the right. This will keep all the knots in place. Afterward, you can tie a knot on the center cords to make a loop to hang the hat from. And lastly, you can cut the excess off the macrame cord. To form the beard on the macrame gnome, you'll need a different colored macrame cord. I used white. You will cut the macrame cord in 15-inch strands. The number of strands will be dependent on the length of your cinnamon stick. You will then fold the cord pieces in half and glue them to the back side of the hat. You will glue the pieces to form no gaps. You may want to apply a second layer of glue over the strands to ensure they do not fall off. Once dried, you can flip over the gnome. To decorate your macrame gnome, you will first need to string a wooden bead onto the central 2 or 3 cords. To hold the bead in place, braid 1 or 2 of the cords that were strung through the bead to ones beside it. You can tie off the braid with your choosing of string. I chose gold. You can continue adding additional full or half-length braids down the beard. You can also pull apart some strands of the macrame for design.